It's currently 13 past 8. I woke up at around 7:40 and it is the 28th of July. Does anyone else feel like July's gone like... June, July went so quick, but March, April, May took forever. I don't understand. Anyway, I've been a bit mess. I've been a bit poorly, I'm not going to lie. Nothing like COVID related, but it started with just like digestive issues for like 3 weeks now. But not yesterday, the day before, I had a headache, such a stiff and weak body. Again, digestive issues, and it's so gross. Like, I'm constantly burping. I know it's gross, and it was just awful. Like, I constantly just felt like I needed to throw up. I woke up at like 3 a.m. just trying to rock my body about because there was just so much gas. I literally woke up at 3 and was burping for like an hour and a half, and it was just so painful. Like, I have this constant pain in my stomach and it's not fun. Decided I'd do a little vlog style thing. I just tidied up a bit, didn't really clean because I feel a little bit better to like actually start moving. And I did my stretches that I posted on my YouTube just like last week. But I took it so slowly and was so gentle and really took my time because a lot of those movements really help with like relieving your digestive system. So I woke up with a tummy ache, so it does help, like a little bit of movement if you do have digestive issues. I'm not telling you like a cure, I'm just saying there's loads of like just poses that you can do that sometimes can help ease and relieve your digestive system. Food I ate yesterday was so bland. Not even bland, but you know when you're ill and you don't want anything fancy, you just want basics like toast with butter, cereal. I had rice for dinner. It wasn't that like my taste buds didn't really want that though. But yeah. And I was going to go for a gentle walk, but I think I might do that a bit later. And I've been taking a lot of paracetamol yesterday, obviously in the doses that you can take them. And I actually learnt on my nutrition course that if you are taking painkillers of any sort, it's a really good idea to take a probiotic when you take your painkillers, but because it's likely to not damage but just take away some of the good bacteria in your gut, which is good for your digestive system. And obviously because my digestion is really crap right now, having paracetamol and painkillers isn't going to make it better. So I might buy a probiotic today just because my gut's been disgustingly bad. And yeah, I might be in pyjamas all day. And I feel like this is going to be a really long vlog because I've just started speaking for a very long time and it's only like the intro basically. I guess I just picked my camera up, not camera, it's my phone, but because I just want to talk to someone. Not in that way, but like I'm not lonely, I can speak to my family, that's okay. But I always have so many things in my head that I just want to speak out, and I haven't been posting so much on Instagram recently because first of all I've just been trying to reduce my time on there because I spend so much time on my phone, and every time I would do so I would tell myself, like, I would hate it, like I wouldn't want to be spending that time on my phone. I would just be doing it because I was bored. But doing something you don't want to do, like, why would you do that? Like, for excessive times every single day, like I didn't need it. And I don't think we realise how much time on social media actually affects our mental health and our mood. And like, we subconsciously always make comparisons. We're constantly like reading and taking in information and new workouts and food and news and COVID and tragedies, and it's just so you're just flicking through it all the time. And I do love Instagram because, and social media and like YouTube, because it's such a good like tool for connection and for learning. And yeah, it definitely has its place, but I think we get scared to come away from that because we know the world is like connected and there's always new information, and you feel like you should constantly be on the ball with it and keeping up to date. And it's like if you scroll through all the stories and all your posts, there's actually no way that you can see every single post and every single story, and that's okay. Like, you don't need to. Like, a lot of the time it's just selfies anyway. So, and I love a good selfie. It's not I'm not saying anything against stuff like that, but even good unique posts with lots of information, there's only so much of them that you can see. For your brain power, like, you can't, yeah, anyway, I have been trying to reduce that. Long story. Yeah, so I always explain things in such a lengthy way. I think it's good, because then you guys really understand what I'm trying to say. And I think, again, with Instagram and my captions and stuff, I feel like some people do read them, but some people won't read them, and there's only so much you can say in the caption. But I think why I started my YouTube channels was, like, I can really get into topics of what I want to speak about, and speak about all the nuances as well, because, as I said, a short Instagram caption, you can't possibly get in all the points that you want to and still have people read it and understand it. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get up now. I don't know when I'll see you next. Maybe when I make breakfast, which is very likely to be shreddies, because shreddies sound very good, and they're basic, and they're yum. And I'm craving shreddies, and I had them yesterday, and that's my foot. I think I did that earlier on the other side. That's so weird. Okay, see you at Brekkie. I went shopping with my dad yesterday, and this is the best granola you will ever try, ever. So I'm going to be having shreddies mixed with this, because I can. I'm going to want to weigh out my cereal right now. It's quite strong, but for that reason, I think I'm going to do the exact opposite and just go with what I want to do. Just pour it out instead of weighing it, because I don't need to know how much I'm having. I can just eat. It's a bit hard, especially when I'm having something different or something new. Especially granola, I'm always like, I need to weigh that, but I don't, so I won't. And yeah. Just look at that. Oh my god. I just used a cup here out of ease of getting the granola out, not to measure. Just over a tablespoon of protein powder. And then I mix it now, so it's better when the milk goes in. It separates out a bit. No, there's not enough more, but it's not cold, which is sad. Have around half a banana, and I just put some berries in the microwave to just thaw out, because I use frozen berries. And of course I'm going to finish it off with some peanut butter. Brekkie. Oh, I said I was going to be basic, but it's not basic. I'm realising now there's actually quite a lot to my cereal, but I don't know, like, my appetite is so strange right now. Like, it comes and goes, and when it comes, I eat, and I eat it all, but then as soon as that, like, after meal times, it's like, if I think about food, I think I feel sick. And like my appetite is just so specific right now. Like yesterday I made a tea, and usually I have a tea, but I just couldn't drink it. So, and usually like I love veggies, and I was like, I don't want to see a veggie inside. Well, for my lunch anyway, I had a ham and cheese toastie, which I never have, but it was nice, with hula hoops. Again, I don't really have hula hoops, like a whole packet, and some grapes, and an Activia, which I couldn't finish. So yeah, I made a decaf tea because when you have like gut issues, digestive issues, caffeine isn't really a good idea. So I'll be enjoying my brekkie, probably whilst listening to a podcast I've been absolutely loving, Talking Taste Buds by Venetia Faulkner, and oh my god, I've been binge listening and binge watching her YouTube channels, and her podcast is just amazing, like incredible conversations, honestly. Anyway, see you later. I kind of forgot that I was filming. It's around 1:10, and I'm going to have some lunch, which is rice, a few veggies, and some roast chicken that Mum made yesterday. I've just got this constant like pain in my stomach, like it non-stop, it hasn't gone. So not fun. I've been in bed, haven't been doing much at all, and because of that sometimes I just get thoughts like, you really shouldn't be eating as much because I'm not doing as much, and blah blah blah. But I've actually been able to just like, whatever, they're just thoughts, I just let them pass, which is good. But I know a lot of people feel like, oh, if they don't exercise and they can't eat, and if they do eat a lot, then you have to burn it off, and that's just not how exercise should be used. And you're not only allowed to eat because you've been busy all day. That's stupid. Your body needs food no matter what. Even if you were laying in bed all day, you would need food, and that's been me all day. I've done nothing, so yes. I'll heat up my food and then I'll show you. Literally does not look very appetizing at all, but it turns out someone had some, so I didn't know, but I've already made the plate, so this is what I'm gonna have. And I'm gonna heat it up and have some feta with it too. I had one of these earlier too, and they are amazing. I don't know how you say it, nail, pronounce it, but they are delicious. Oh my god. I'm in a lot of pain. I've got a hot water bottle now, and Mum's making me have honey straight down. So I'm gonna have a lemon and ginger tea. I'm in so much pain. I'm not a doctor, don't copy me. Just saying, this is what I'm doing. This is probably one of the most depressing vlogs ever, but I'm still in pain. My mum. Anyway, sorry, I just got a text. I think I might just be constipated, because when I did get really ill these last few days, I haven't really gone to the toilet. So my mum just gave me a tablespoon of oil, and it just didn't sound like a very good idea. Anyway, because I didn't think I'd like it, I did it kind of like a shot. So the lemon and ginger tea that I didn't finish it, so I asked to put the spoon of oil in a glass, and then a spoon of the tea, just to make it a bit more like runnier, so I could shot it. And to be fair, it didn't actually taste that bad or of anything, so it was fine. But I think I was just really scared, because I was like, oil, like I never used to use, okay, how do I put this? Olive oil used to be like a scare food. No, not. Olive oil used to be like a fear food for me. When I was like a few years back. But now I just use it like in my cooking and stuff. But I know that olive oil is obviously a fat and it's high in calories. So I was just like, why would I want to do that? Like, I don't want to just take a shot of something that's high in calories. But like, you just have to challenge that, and I was doing it for health reasons, to try and relieve constipation if it is constipated. Well, I'm definitely quite constipated, but hopefully just to relieve the pain. I still have my hot water bottle. Some positions are worse than others, and the door is... I definitely forgot to film again, and I just had a ham and cheese toastie with hula hoops and cherries. I did not film an outro, and I stopped filming there, so this is my outro. It is now many days later. I think it's the 5th of August. I should probably check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 5th of August. And I am better, and that was probably the worst week of my life. You saw me on a good day. That was a good day. It all went downhill after that. But I think I made this video because, especially on sick days, I think it's really hard for people that do struggle with their relationship with food to accept the fact that they still need to eat and they still need to take care of themselves if they have the appetite to eat. Obviously that is, but I experienced not a lot, but the thoughts definitely ran past me. It didn't affect me emotionally that much, but I knew if this happened to me a few years ago, it would definitely affect me. So because I was literally in bed all day for 7 days, I was like, oh, I haven't moved, I haven't done anything, I shouldn't be eating, or I just need to get up and start moving, I need to do something. And that's not the case. Like, when you're ill, you just need to listen to your body, and I did not want to move, I couldn't move. So I think that's such an important thing to try and challenge in those moments, and especially just in real life as well, because there's not every single day that you're going to be exercising. And if you can hear the noise, I'm very sorry. I think it's so toxic to think that your food and exercise are related in such a way that you can only eat if you've exercised, or you need to burn it all off. That exercise and food are not one doesn't earn the other, and one doesn't require the other to burn it off. Like, they're not related in that way. You shouldn't have that connection, because it just leads you up to restrict, and then it leads you to binge, and then it leads you to feel guilt, when this whole cycle could be avoided if you just listen to your body in the first place and exercise because it makes you feel good when you want to, and ate what you wanted because that's what you want. And the more you listen to your body, the more you find that actually you don't want cake all the time, every single day. Like, you want a variety of foods, because that's what happens when you honor your hunger. You're not always going to want really bad foods, and then you also listen to the fact that sometimes you want less and sometimes you want more. So I really hope you enjoyed my sick day vlog, and if you stayed through the whole thing and watched it all, then thank you very much for watching. Please like the video and give my channel a subscribe, share it, and let me know in the comments below if you've experienced sort of the same thing or the same thoughts, or what are the things that you have been challenging yourself on recently, or if you have any questions. Follow me on my Instagram at Learning Living Happy, where you can talk to me if you want to. You can ask me any questions. I post a lot. Well, I used to post a lot, but I'm trying to reduce that actually, because of pressure on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself, really. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.